Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Thank you so much for joining my channel on this day. It's actually my birthday, so there's a bit of a extra lighting in place and you can see my new background. It's bamboo of course, because that's the theme. And my other channel is called Mindful Bamboo, as a lot of you know, the same for my website. So yeah, I'm sticking with bamboo theme, especially for spring, calling in warmer weather, greener trees, etc, etc. So yes, let's get started on the daily energy check for Twin Flame Collective. And as usual, we're going to start with an oracle deck. So I've got my Cosmic Journey oracle, and I will pull a card for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine to see what is the cosmic advice for the twins today. And then we'll switch to the energies with tarot cards. And for today, we'll ask an additional questions of what are twin flames aspiring to in the coming future, right? Not like 10 years from now, but for the near future terms. What are they aiming towards? What's the ambition? Let's put it that way. Okay, actually I got a green card for Divine Feminine. Very fitting. So it says right into this reality, number 32. So if any of you are considering or hesitant about starting a journaling practice, this is your confirmation that you definitely should. And I mean, I do recommend it to anyone, everyone, because it's amazing on many different levels. Maybe I'll do a different separate video on journaling actually. But and like whatever your goal is actually, and we're gonna get to that, obviously was the last question of the reading. But whatever it is, journaling is gonna help you big time, because it's one of the ways that you get channeled messages from the spirit, from the divine, and also how you get messages from your subconscious to yourself. So it's like right into reality, you know, kind of like created, but it says right specifically for a reason. What do we have for the masculines? This is about manifestation practices as well. If you're already doing journaling, or if it's something that you're not ready to start at this point, think about other manifesting practices and rituals and approaches that you know, and it will be beneficial at this time to use them to kind of amplify your personal intention and to bring about you know, your passions, your desires into reality. For the masculines, we have number 28. Thus, one journeys to the stars. Yeah, this is kind of Paraspara Adastra as well goes here. So yeah, through challenges, going up to the stars, dreaming big. Yes, I like it. Both of the cards actually connected with manifestation and making your dream a reality. So it's very fitting to the question that I feel guided to look into today. Okay, I'm using Steampunk Tarot for the main read. Let's see what's the energy like for Divine Feminine Collective today. And welcome to the Taurus season, by the way. It actually started on Tuesday night, which is interesting because it's, in terms of dates, it's considered that Taurus season starts on the 21st. I know that because my birthday is the first day. But actually, I guess, you know, astrologically, it's not as white and black. So the astrological calendar is telling me that the sun went into Taurus on the night of the 19th of April. So it's definitely full-on Taurus right now. If you have Taurus somewhere strongly in your chart, actually we're gonna have, just a reminder, partial eclipse in Taurus on the 30th. So yeah, all this time kind of there's a building up of the energy towards the eclipse, and then there will be some time where we'll have an aftertaste after that date. It will definitely hit you more than others. If you have a lot of placements connected with Taurus, or some strong placements such as Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or or North Node or South Node. So for feminines, we have the Temperance card. What do we have for the masculines? The Empress. I love this. Beautiful. Absolutely love this. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers. Please clarify the Temperance. Six of Wands, love it. Please clarify the Empress. King of Pentacles, gotcha. And actually, let's pull the cards for the aspirations, wishes, and goals for the near future, for the feminine collective. Wow, another Six of Wands. And for masculines, the Emperor. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress. You have a power couple today. Those are the DM and DF energies, actually. It's beautiful that DMs have got both of those. Please clarify Six of Wands for Divine Feminine. Got it. Please clarify the Emperor. A lot of major arcanas today. Yeah, definitely the cosmic powers are playing their role big time. What's happening with Twin Flame Collective? Six of Cups. Love this. Six of Wands, Six of Cups. We have a lot of sixes. This is the year 6. Again, just a reminder, brief reminder, because if you, 2022, right? So if numerologically, if you sum up those numbers, it comes to 6. And 6 is, first of all, a year of stability. It's also a year of love and grounding love in a wider sense. Like 6 is the Lover's card, right? But it's actually more than just romantic love. It's love in all its different senses. And yeah, it's kind of building this foundation of love really in your life. So I love that we have those 6s in our reading today. And for the feminines, we have the Temperance clarified by Six of Wands. So guess what, Divine Feminine? You've been doing the work. You've been working very hard on improving your emotional state, on clearing out heart chakra, and on balancing out masculine and feminine. So now that you can basically, there is a bit of work left, that's what I'm getting, but you're very close to this winning point, right? This is public victory, Six of Wands, where you already should be proud of yourself, but this is going to be the part where you're ready to share your story, your success story with the world. Like, yeah, I nailed it, it wasn't easy, but I made it happen, and people will be, wow. And you're like, okay, yeah, I can tell you all about it. So people will need to know your story, what you went through, how you got there, whatever that milestone, that success is. Yeah, you're close to that full implementation in 3D reality of whatever it is you've been working towards for a while. I'm getting that this has been, worked on for a long time. It's not like a 1 week worth of effort. You've been doing it for a while. And this is going to be the reward from the universe. For the masculine, we have the Empress clarified by King of Pentacles. Yeah, so divine masculines have been looking at the divine feminine as an Empress, and we've seen that pattern in the recent readings almost every day. How much they're proud of you and how much they look up to you, and also how much they don't feel like they're good enough. So guess what? This is the part where they're supposed to see that they are able to achieve. I'm not gonna say exactly the same, right? But they're gonna achieve a lot like feminine, right? They can be successful. They can be the man of the house. They can provide. They can even emotionally and logically be the head of the family in this union. So they don't feel like they're not enough, or the feminine will take a leadership role all the time, but they could feel like they actually can. Maybe they're not there yet, right? Because this is a king, this is the Empress. So it's supposed to be an emperor here, right? When it's achieved, and we saw the emperor in the goals actually for the masculine, right? So not the emperor yet, but King of Pentacles, it's someone who is stable, who has a public status, and who's reliable and kind of with a long-term vision on this life and on reality. It's also about building, and we've actually just spoken about entering Taurus season. So this would be kind of implementation of what Taurus life is like. You see, like it's a king is surrounded by good life, but comfort, by riches. That's what Taurus is about. So maybe that's kind of an additional push for divine masculine to kind of get into that space of having a high quality life, whatever it means to them, and being able, of course, to provide it for the loved ones. For what the twins are aspiring at this point, 6 of Wands clarified by judgment. Yeah, so like I was saying, also it's actually interesting, yeah, that it's a mirror effect here as well between DM and DF. So public victory is coming up, right? The 6 of Wands here was like on the way. This is the goal, right? This is what nearest future is and nearest aspirations of divine feminines, that it actually realized in life, and it provides extra level of ascension and clarity for what is next, right? Because we're getting into this new, like, next goal, next objective that we can see, that we understand, and we accept that we don't know the whole journey. We don't know what our journey would be like a year from now, 3 years from now, 10 years from now, right? And it's best not to try to plan it in detail, because A, it's likely it's not going to be that way anyway. I mean, the energies change even on the daily basis. B, you may not know the story, and you may be depriving yourself from all the greatness, all the goodness that's on its way to you. So it's best to trust the universe and to see the story as it unfolds, to get that clarity in the divine timing. And that's the divine timing card to me, one of them at least. So divine timing is coming for you to see what is the next stride of the journey, and to have, well, first of all, to get, to reap the fruits of your labor with this public success and victory, and also see where is the next milestone, what's the next direction. For the masculines, like I was saying, they're targeting to get to this emperor role, even if they don't realize it. That's on their mind, right? Because they want to be a match for their empress, right? So they have to have, qualities, like matching qualities on all levels, in terms of wisdom, in terms of love, and being emotionally available, in terms of making a living and representing someone, socially, from all of those sides, really, right? And guess what? The twin flame love is inspiring DM to get that way, right? So maybe in their karmic connection, they haven't been motivated enough to walk that extra mile, to step outside of their comfort zone, to take risks, right? Because it was a more clear path, first of all, with all the kind of known expectations, and also it was something where they didn't have to they didn't want to try as much. Maybe even if the karmic partner were kind of pushing them towards it, was artificial push, and that's why they didn't really respond to it. But here they feel inspired by the soul connection that goes between and beyond the timelines, right? They feel it so strongly. That's the driving force for them on a daily basis to get to this place, even if it's going to take a while. But what I'm getting, because we're looking at the near future, it's not even going to take that long. Okay, beautiful reading. I'm actually going to pull a couple of cards from the Hermit Tarot deck to finish off. So I'm not going to spend too much time on explanation, but I wanted to get you some messages. So from divine masculines to divine feminines, we have gossip only hurts more and seek professional advice. Yeah, so what I'm getting, divine masculines want to say to the feminines that don't necessarily listen to what people are saying to you, right? And gossip could mean a lot of different things, but this is not even, I'm getting the message, it's not even about like some strangers who you don't really care about anyway, their opinion. This could be coming from friends and family, from your closer surrounding, right? Certain opinions. They could be asking divine feminine to make certain decisions, but it's more important to look at it from a more professional standpoint, from a subject matter expert standpoint. So what I'm getting is, if divine feminines, if you have any concerns or doubts, it's best to turn to a trusted professional than just ask, you know, someone's advice who may not even have experience in the area that you're interested in, or they may have their bias, right? So best not to go that way. What about messages from divine feminines to divine masculines? Okay, the cards have a lot to say, definitely. Anything else? Okay, that card wanted to come out. Happiness is my priority and I'm addicted to you. Yeah, so divine feminine is focusing on herself, is getting into that Six of Wands, right? She's been there for a while. There is still some things to do to get to that happy place where she wants to be. But she always keeps divine masculine on her mind, right? And I'm addicted to you. To me, I mean, this is 15 is the devil energy. It's more about, you know, like sexual drive, physical attraction. But also addiction could be many other things. But usually that's what we take from this card. But I'm getting that it's a lot more than that. The divine feminine also very much curious and interested in the life journey of divine masculines, how their life turned out the way it has. Who are people closest to them and why they are friends with them, or, you know, why they're keeping them around, things like that. So it's a lot bigger than just, you know, sexual attraction and energy. Okay, I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.